Welcome to Blind Squirrel Media. I'm your host, Mike Huntz. On this episode of Fueling the Passion, we take you behind the scenes at S&M iracing Motorsports. The team just won their second race of the season at Talladega Superspeedway. But after a post-race inspection, it was discovered that the winning car had a huge advantage. That's right, the team had to overcome some serious adversity to take the checkered flag. We also have some breaking news from our very own Ivana Hump. She's in the swamps of Ocala, Florida, and she's got some exciting updates for us. Before we get into all that, I want to thank you for clicking on this video. Now get into the comments and let me know what you think about the shocking S&M scandal. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. We need to talk about this scandal. I'm Mike Huntz. See you at the races.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm Howie Felterbush. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And today, we're at the S&M iracing Motorsports team headquarters. We're here following them to the Talladega Superspeedway. Before we get into the race, S&M Motorsports was founded by two guys, James Smith, who's originally from Indiana, and Ricky Miles, who's originally from Florida, so hence the S&M. The two met while they were playing iRacing together and decided to take their love for racing and their teamwork skills and try to pursue it as a real racing team. When asked what it means to represent a team like S&M, driver John Miles said, "It's an honor to represent a team like S&M. To be honest, it's a dream come true to be able to race for a team like this, especially in a racing series like iRacing. Everybody knows that iRacing is the premier sim racing platform out there, and to be able to compete at the highest level on that platform is definitely a dream come true and something that I never thought was possible." We would like to acknowledge that September is Leukemia Awareness Month. As we all know, the iRacing community is a tight-knit one, and when one of our own is struggling, we all struggle together. Your fight is our fight. Our thoughts and prayers go out to James Smith and his family during this difficult time as James battles this terrible disease. As for the race, it was high speed, high intensity as one would expect with superspeedway racing. The hot shoe. Trevor Haley was involved in the last lap big one, allowing James Smith and John Miles to sneak by unscathed and James Smith picking up the win. Post-race inspections found the number 1 of James Smith to be illegal, handing the win over to John Miles. Reports from our sister station Highline Racing Network. James was found having 2 half-inch fuel lines in his car, allowing for at least a gallon more fuel than anyone else. Rules dictate only 1 half-inch fuel line allowed. Be sure to leave your thoughts and comments below. If you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. If you'd like to submit an idea for an upcoming episode, leave it in the comments. See you next time.
Good morning, folks. I'm Ivana Hump coming to you from the Ocala National Forest, where searchers believe they may have found some very compelling evidence that Kyle Cameron and his wife Angela and kids are still alive. It's on a small island here in the middle of the swamp that searchers found what appears to be a makeshift camp, a crude hut. But what really caught their attention was a fire pit, surrounded by the bones of several alligators and a half-eaten one on a homemade spit. Obviously, somebody has been staying here and eating alligators to try to stay alive. When searchers investigated the hut a little further, they found the most compelling evidence yet, a journal. And in the journal, passages written by Kyle, it says, "I don't know how much longer I can fight off the alligators and snakes." Another one says, "Everything tastes like chicken." But the most dramatic passage was one that was addressed to Kyle's AWR teammates. It went as follows. "Kato, I don't know if we're going to make it out of here, but I know the team is in capable hands. Keep Tommy Rogers on track with Highline Racing Network. Get Ryan Wilson to help you make your computer better. Tell Brian Hayes to keep being the funny guy of the team. Keep Jerry Fassett calmed down, although I'd love to hear one of his Tourette's freakouts when he gets wrecked. But we all know his wheelchair wouldn't go 20 here in the swamp. Until we meet again, guys, I love you all. It's time to get me and my family out of this God-forsaken place." The searcher said that passage was dated just 2 weeks ago, so this gives the AWR team new life that Kyle and his family are still out there and alive, and that they were only 2 miles away from their camp the entire time. So they followed the tracks from the camp to where Kyle had been living and found his truck. They also found his wife's purse and the kids' shoes, and they're now calling this the command center. Meanwhile, Jerry has been retrofitted with flotation tires on his wheelchair and solar panels to keep him powered up and moving through the swamp. He's even using his prosthetic leg as an oar and a club. He's already bludgeoned 2 alligators to death with it. And we're going to take a break and go live on the swamp right now and see how things are unfolding there. I'm Ivana Hump reporting.